Guadalupe Brothers right here. The main talker.
It's Julio, I'm Stefan. Real names, I'm Sebastian.
My name is actually Luis Soto, S-O-T-O at the end.
Guys, how did you get started in wrestling? We're here at the ICW Lucha Fest IV. It was a great event tonight. You guys were a part of it. If it's a big event, guess what? The Guadalupe Brothers have to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And you guys were. What was it like, first of all, getting started in the business? And you take us to your start because you started first.
Yeah, I did start first. I am the hardened veteran that I've been, working years and years at wrestling. I did take my brother along for the ride after a week. I did train a week over there with Pablo Marquez up in Fort Lauderdale for the main event training center. That's where I got started. That's where he got started. Which I think it was one of the best experience, great experience, because it made us learn so much, and just as you can see, now we're at that little top that we're doing pretty good.
You guys are right, because you guys are at a lot of different wrestling groups. They want Guadalupe Brothers to wrestle, and you guys do a great job, whether it's singles or tag. What did it take? Why did you want to become a professional wrestler?
Just, something that I always seen as a little kid, he used to see as a little kid.
Yeah, I mean, I think for everybody who's in this business, if you didn't have a passion or a love for it when you were a child, then you're not doing it now. And it's a passion that it doesn't go away. No matter what, even as we've gotten older, we still watch the product at home, whether it be WWE, NXT, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan. We're
girls mud wrestling,
girls mud wrestling, whatever it is. We just love this. It's the greatest live action art, and it truly is an artwork. And like what he said, we started training January of 2013. He started a week early. My story is my story is a little bit different, just because I was going to school in Santa Fe Community College when I was 18, and when I was 19, 20, I was wrestling with what I wanted to do with my life. And I had an idea of joining the Dudleys at the time, the 3D Academy, Kissimmee. But something happened. I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was telling me not to do it, that I wouldn't make it. So I kind of let her get in my head, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just move back down to Miami. And I came here, and we were actually living together at the time. And I told her, man, how cool would it be if we would move and go do this, let's wrestle. And I got him back into wrestling.
Yeah, I stopped watching wrestling for about maybe 3 years. I just stopped watching after Shawn Michaels retired. That was I don't know why I stopped watching it. I just I lost it. When he retired, he was gone. I was like, oh,
so
man,
I mean, and I would always continue watching it. And I told him, man, we should go to Orlando. We should move to Orlando. We should go to the Dudleys. And we were gonna do it, and then I got my ex-wife pregnant, and that kind of put things on hold. Anyway, long story short, her and I separated, and I was really down at the time, and then he told me, hey, I found this school in Fort Lauderdale, and this guy, trainer, Pablo Marquez, he did a couple of things for WWE as Babu, and I kind of kept pushing it off because I was just going through stuff personally in my life that was kind of hard to even squeeze that in there. And then I was like, one day I was like, you know what, the hell with it, I'm going. And I went with him, and at the time it was JB Cool was the assistant trainer, and so was Thrasher. Thrasher was actually there. Glenn was on my first day of training. I was taking bumps on the floor. And then from then on, it just got started. And now it's kind of surreal to me too right now. Especially, I think to both of us, I speak for both of us when I say it's surreal to go places and people know you. Hey, you're the Guadalupe Brothers. Hey man, we want you to come work this show, and we want you to come work that show. And the love from other wrestlers and promoters and talent and fans, it really is surreal. So
it's remarkable. That's the word for it.
You guys are so comfortable in that ring, especially when you guys are working together.
Yeah.
Not only are you good wrestlers, but you also will add the comedy. Especially you, Julio, will add the comedy to your matches. And it's just something. Is this something though for both of you? This is just who you are. This is natural for you guys to come and do that.
It's natural. I mean, I think, and Glenn gives me a hard time. Him in particular, because we've gotten so close to him. He's he calls it the Shawn Michaels syndrome in the ring, where it's just business and I want to get to work and I'm all about the match, and he's kind of more laid back, which is good because believe it or not, I've told multiple people, when I do singles, it's really not the same. Like, when I come out with him, it's like, we're on fire, we're go. When he's not around, it's like where is he? Where is he? Like, I need him. He's, you know. So I love. Don't get me wrong. I like working with singles competition because I could do a little bit more stuff that I can't do, obviously, in the tag. But when we're together, it's the most fun. I mean, besides the match that we just witnessed with Angel Rose and Mike, that was tremendous.
That was intense.
But we opened the show so hot, and you know, that was like a great open, great finish. The whole show was awesome too.
That's the one thing about the Guadalupe Brothers too. You guys are fans of your peers.
Yeah, we love.
And you love watching your peers. I see that at shows. You guys will be watching everybody and everything like that.
Because you could learn from people's mistakes, and you could also learn from what they're doing and how they perform. And I mean,
what wisdom is what Julio and Stefan.
And that's also something that JB Cool taught us. I mean, and we're working with him in Fighting Evolution Wrestling. Shout out to JB Cool. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And that's something he's like, that guy is really a wrestling philanthropist. Like, he's such a genius. Philanthropist. Correct. I stand corrected. But he's amazing. He's a genius. His mind is like, it's unreal. I mean, he can tell you how to make this good move great, better.
And the thing is, too, with JB, he's from the tree of Rusty Brooks, who's here today.
Rusty too. Rusty helped us a lot too. Like last year, tremendous help. You know, he got into Lewis's ear about, hey, you need to step it up, and you need to work, and that got us going. So we thank Rusty too. You know, he's a sponge. You sit there and have a conversation with Rusty, and you feel like you just read an encyclopedia of wrestling. Yeah.
What are the Guadalupe Brothers? What are you goals oriented here? What are your things you want to do now?
Well, WWE is obviously the main goal, and that's everyone's goal. But to be honest with you, if we could go overseas, you know, Japan, Mexico, Europe, Peru, Colombia. We're in talks with Lucha Libre Cali, in Cali, Medellin, and what is it?
Deep Valley Wrestling.
And Deep Valley Wrestling in Colombia. They're trying to bring us down there. We're hoping that gets done, because that's a big thing for me, because you know, we represent the Mexican culture, but in reality, I am Colombian. I have family in Colombia. He's Peruvian, and
I'm Mexican.
And that would be big for me, because I have family that lives there and is not able to travel here, especially like my father, and that's something that would be my goal in wrestling. If I could perform in front of my father, that would be amazing.
Stefan, you're a really good wrestler. You're also a really good dad.
Thank you, yes.
I see your son at the shows and everything like that. How much does he enjoy watching the both of you and all the wrestling?
He loves it, man. I would bring him on the interview, but he has a bit of a shiner, so he's sporting a shiner from Aftercare. But man, it's good and it's hard. I mean, it's hard. I know he loves it, and it's frightening to me, because he gets in there, he Guadalupe, and you know, Papi's winning, and it's awesome. It's fun. That is amazing. Like, he's worth the price of admission on its own to be able to perform for him. But it's awesome, especially because I have him all the time. You know, so he's me mainly, and it's definitely tough being a single dad. But I have an amazing girlfriend and amazing backbone and support system with my family, my mother, tremendous support system. So, but he comes to all my shows. He's like my #1 fan, and that, putting a smile on him is amazing. You know.
Does he ever say to you guys too, hey, how come you guys lost tonight? What happened? And I didn't get into that part of it.
The one time that TNT put us through a table, or put me through the table, he was freaking out, because he did not know that was now. He was like, Papi is hurt. Like, we need to go help Papi. And so every now and then it's good to not show the string to him.
Social media for you guys. Where do fans can check out the Guadalupe Brothers?
We're on Instagram at the Guadalupe Brothers. All one word, all one sentence, the Guadalupe Brothers. We're on Facebook. You can follow us, Stefan Guadalupe and Julio Guadalupe.
Julio, any words of wisdom?